Hello, una good morning. I greet all of una well. Na me, una brother, una friend, human is Steven. I came this morning to talk to you about some of the things I've been putting up on my wall and also sharing to other social media platforms like WhatsApp and all that and that. And I've been getting a lot of comments, questions have been asked, and all that and that. I am going to start taking my time by God's grace to start, analyzing all this, that I'll be talking about investing in your future. Today I'm going to talk about the real estate world. Now, before the coming of crude oil in Africa, our source of financial wealth or was what's it called? Was palm oil. It went from palm oil to other sources. Then oil was discovered. In around 1950 something at Oloibiri. Now, the moment the oil was not discovered, the oil became the hallmark. We have the cocoa era, we have the granite pyramid era, we have the palm oil era, and all sort of. Then before oil was discovered, in large quantity in Nigeria, and the entire process shifted from this agricultural produce into oil. Because at this time, most people do not actually believe or understood that there's going to be a change. There's going to be, an increase in the population of humans, on Earth, and there's going to be a shift also. So as we speak right now, the most richest people on Earth today are actually real estate developers. Okay, they are the most richest people on Earth today. And also real estate is a business. It's an investment for the future. It is the best investment anybody can go in a country or in a continent like Africa, particularly the West Africa countries. I'm going to explain that. Now, due to our continuous fall of our currency, like in Nigeria, our naira, which now today, Nigerian naira, one naira is now about 2.5 Zimbabwean dollar. That is poor, really, really bad. Okay. And if you live abroad and you decide to keep your money abroad, you're not going to get so much interest in return on your money. They don't even do that. They say we have to put it into a fixed deposit. Rather, you're going to just be there, saving it there, and the money is not appreciated in value. Now, buying a landed property is a win-win for you. One thing I've discovered in the last few years I've been into this line of business is that you never lose if you buy rightly. Because why most people are afraid of buying landed property, because they're scared that they might lose their property as a result of the activities of some hoodlums and government policies in Nigeria. In the last 2 years that I've been around here, I've been able to understand that process is not actually true. If whatsoever you are buying is bought right. So guys, let me just say that. So if whatsoever you are buying is being bought right, most of the time people hurriedly go and buy a property without due diligence, without proper findings. In the real estate world, there is the do's and the don'ts in buying and selling properties. That is why if you're a rector, or what we call an agent, there are rules that governs the agencies that if the person selling to you is not proven to be the owner, you must get a power of attorney. Most times, people come to you, give you these products very cheap, and it becomes attractive, and you immediately run into it, and you dump your money in it. After a few time, the real owner will come in and tell you this property belongs to me. It's going to be a front and back dragging. At the end of the day, you lose. When they lose, they blame the society for their woes. That's going to be for another day. Now, when you invest in real estate, it appreciates. Every day, those communities we call villages are getting closer to be called towns and cities. Can I give you an example? In the late 20th century, the Esama of Benin Kingdom, Chief Gabriel Sawari Benedion, invested massively in real estate. He practically bought half of the lands in the government reserve area today, and practically bought 60% of all the lands along Sapele Road while they were still forest, up to Adesuwa Junction. Most of the property there from Adesuwa Junction to Way Junction area there all belongs to Sawari Benedion. So you can look, you can imagine the distance I just told you now from Way Junction there in, not just on, in and down to Adesuwa Junction. Most of this property actually belongs to him on both sides in those days. And I'm very sure he bought it with little or nothing. But today, he's the biggest landlord in Edo State. Real estate is about proactiveness. It's a futuristic investment that you will not get the result right now. Don't think of putting your money in a house or in a landed property and believing you are going to get the result in the next 24 months, which is 2 years. It becomes impossible. But what you do is to invest your money and wait for an apple time where the value of your money would have tripled, or even 4 times or 5 times the original amount. I'm going to give you an example based on what I wrote on my Facebook page. In 2016, I bought some properties in a community called Urokosa, where I'm presently starting an estate. About close to 200 plus of land then for farming and other sundry purposes. I bought it at a giveaway price. Then that community was a village. Okay. I went there, started, to try to do my work. I put a bowl there, did other things there. Then there was this kidnapping, issue that was along Biniauchi Road, which everybody knows about. So I have to run out of that community, and I took the farm to Obage, at Ekenwa Road, where the farm presently is. So I did my survey when I applied for a CFO on the property. This year, I was called upon that the community is about to start developing. I went there. I took possession of my land. I can tell you guys right now in the community there, community said lands are 700,000 per plot. So if I take the roads away from my plot, I will still have about 100 and something plots of land. The community now sell land at 700,000 per plot. So you multiply 700,000 times even 50 plots. That is a whopping 35 million naira. So the increase in value, or the increase in the profit I made, is over 330,000% increase. That is real estate for you. I am not sure there will be any business that I would have invested that money into, because I've also invested in other businesses here that have either not failed but not moving as expected. This one was there. There was no food given to it. There was no maintenance on the land, just the survey and the CFO. That was it. Today, I'll be smiling home with tens of millions of naira if the land is being sold today at the current price. And the longer the land stays there, the higher the value. So, what is the sense of you waiting? Keeping your money where you also know your next of kings cannot inherit your money in the bank if anything ever happens to you. It's a process that many of our families do not have the strength to follow. So our advice today, follow me on this page as I teach you word to word, letter to letter, on how you can invest your meager salary, your meager investment into becoming a millionaire in the future. My name is Imani Steve. Hope to see you again. Bye for now, and God bless.